everyone, it's Camille. Today I'm sharing a super exciting video with you guys. Ever since I posted our before house tour when we very first bought our house, a lot of people have been asking for updates on how our house renovation has been going. I did kind of leave you hanging on that one, and I am sorry about it. So that's why I am so excited to be showing you today the very first reveal of our home renovation, and I'm going to be showing you our whole basement apartment. Like I said, me and my husband have been working so hard on our home renovation. It has been taking a lot longer than we expected because we've been doing the bulk of it ourselves, just in the evenings and the weekends when we have some extra time. But our basement apartment, it turned out great. The before and after is quite drastic. Before, it was very interesting down there, and now it's just so clean and modern and simple, and everything turned out really great. But like I said, this is only the first reveal of our home renovation. We also have lots of rooms upstairs that I cannot wait to show you in future videos. So make sure that you are liking and subscribing and turning on your post notifications so that you never miss one of my videos or my home renovation reveals. And without further ado, let's get onto the video. We are going to start off this video by looking at some before footage of what the basement area looked like pre-renovation. It was complete with linoleum floors, yellow countertops, backsplash, and a yellow sink, and then also these really interesting cabinets that looked like they came out of an 80s camper van. They also sort of smelled like they came out of an 80s camper van. When you would open them, you would just get kind of like a whole whiff of literal death. So I'm really happy to be rid of those cabinets. We then have kind of the living room and dining area. Nothing too exciting in here, but I was definitely really excited to lighten and brighten up this space. And now we have the bathroom. The bathroom was so very interesting. It had a blue tub, and then it also had kind of this like acrylic wall covering almost every wall, and then it was also on the countertops. And to make things worse, it was this toothpaste pattern that was just all over the walls, and it was just not a pretty sight. Once we had lived here for a while, we decided that it was time to get our hands dirty, and we started to tear the basement apart. So we started off in the kitchen, and when we did pull up this like peninsula island area, one thing I did want to mention is we did find like this rat's nest. We didn't actually find any rats or dead rats, but there was rat droppings all over, and then you could tell that something had like gathered a bunch of like soft things to make some sort of nest, like newspaper and like little pieces of fabric. So that was definitely a little frightening. When the whole kitchen was demoed, we started also tearing out the linoleum flooring. I'm also going to mention that when you are demoing anything, I'm not saying that we are perfect at this, but you just need to make sure that you're using the right protective equipment to keep yourself safe. Taking out the toothpaste wall. The bathroom demolition consisted of pulling out the linoleum flooring, pulling out the vanity, and then also taking down all of the acrylic wall covering. And in some of this footage, you will see that there was like a boarded up window behind the acrylic wall covering that they had just totally covered up with one sheet of that. So when we were thinking about our new bathroom, we really wanted to add a new window into that spot since there was already a space for it, and it would also provide some light into the bathroom. So in this footage, you will see my husband breaking the very scary old window that was boarded up and covered by the toothpaste wall. This was definitely not necessary, but it kind of gave me a little bit of a peace of mind just to make it not look so dirty down there. We found some old paint that the previous owners had left in the garage, and I just painted the old concrete floors white just for the time being so that it looked a little bit cleaner. We decided to take out the wood paneling in the kitchen area because we had to redo some of the plumbing behind the wood paneling. So once we were putting it back together, we just framed it and put drywall up. Eventually, everything was demoed and we could start planning what we were going to do to put everything back together. So we decided to go with IKEA cabinets, and they do have this online system where you can plan everything out and make sure that you like what you're seeing based on your dimensions. So we went ahead and did that, making sure that we had like enough drawers and enough cabinets for storage. And once we liked everything and we knew it was going to work, we headed to IKEA and we ordered our kitchen with one of their kitchen specialists. And then a couple weeks later, all of our boxes arrived and I started assembling the IKEA cabinets one by one. I know there's like a general disdain for building IKEA furniture, but honestly, I really enjoy building IKEA cabinets, and I just really think that the IKEA cabinet system is a really good alternative for low-end and even high-end kitchens as well. When the cabinets were all built, we started installing them onto the wall using their rail system. These are some progress photos of when we put in all the cabinets and we were installing the countertop, and then also when the tile started going up in the bathroom shower surround. We replaced all the linoleum and some of the carpet with this material called luxury vinyl plank. It is a really cool material and it's quite affordable. My husband actually really enjoyed installing it. It has this tongue and groove locking system where each piece fits together, and I just really like how it turned out, and my husband said it was fairly easy to install. I decided to do a little fireplace makeover by painting the hearth with some tile paint, and then I did a little stencil over that, and then we also painted all of the wood paneling in the living room area just a really nice white. This is a little bit of footage of my very handy husband who has almost single-handedly done our renovation all by himself, and we're doing kind of the finishing touches on the kitchen where we decided to do a really inexpensive and simple subway tile backsplash. Honestly, I think that anybody can do a very simple subway tile backsplash, and I really love the look of it. It's very classic and clean and modern, and if you have the right tools, it will only take you a couple hours to complete. Finally, we are to the best part of the video, which is the reveals. I'm just going to remind you of what the kitchen looked like before. Here is the after of our basement apartment kitchen. It is so much cleaner, brighter, and also a lot more functional. The living room is also quite the transformation. We actually didn't do a ton in here. Like I said, I did a small fireplace makeover, and then we painted all of the wood paneling, did the luxury vinyl planking, and then we also added baseboards and some trimming around the windows. Finally, we have the bathroom, and I cannot decide which is my favorite, the kitchen makeover or the bathroom makeover, but either way, they're both quite dramatic. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our basement apartment renovation. I cannot wait to show you guys all of the other spaces that we have renovated in our home. I will be doing separate videos for all of the rooms that we have upstairs. And before you leave this video, make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below letting me know what your favorite part of this renovation is, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!